Mhm. Well, for the unbeliever, the person who's not a Christian, what I tend to do, with people like this is say, okay, here's what I need from you for you to win the argument, for me to join your side. I need you to show me how it's, you know, this is all big picture thinking, how it's philosophically and intellectually coherent to argue that reality is best understood without a God than with one. So I want you to explain that. I want you to explain why people, and I know so many of these, but why people who have advanced degrees in the hard sciences and in philosophy, why they don't find your criticisms at all persuasive. In other words, how does that work? And what you usually get is, well, they're all like lying. They really have doubts, or they're just not as smart, or they're filtering stuff out. No, no, excuse me, but they went to the same schools, they publish in the same journals, they're members in the same academic societies, they're department heads and professors at the major, PhD granting institutions in the world. And they just don't find this persuasive. And for you to say that, where's the empirical research that supports that they're deceived or lying? I'd like to see that. Now, again, that's challenging, but I try to give people homework, essentially. I do this at UFO conferences. I do this, where when I'm lecturing on Zeitgeist or something like that. I do it everywhere. Here's what I need from you for me to be persuaded to join you. So I don't want to dismiss their criticisms and concerns, but at the end of the day, I need answers. I need coherent answers to questions like these.
Mm-hmm.
So go work on that. Okay, we can have a conversation later. I want to know, just show me. That's not an unreasonable request. I want data. I don't want your anger. Your anger doesn't solve my problem. My problem is I want answers to these questions. I understand if you're angry. Chances are, I've told people who are atheists or whatever, if I had the caricature of God in my head that you have in yours, I'd already be on
upset. Yeah,
I'd already be on your side. But you've really misunderstood, this or that point of theology. You really do have a caricature living in your head. You've had personal pain and you're not correctly parsing why there's evil in the world. And you may have gotten an answer from a Christian that really hurts you and damages you. And you have every right to do that because it's not a good answer. So I agree with you, but you need to take a deep breath and say, well, maybe there's a different way to parse all this. And I'm telling you there is, but so if you want to have a conversation, I'd love to have that conversation with you.